Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and our home team.
Jack Fox taking on the Lions.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Yaya Diaby in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on his opening drive.
14 on the play. And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take them down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Toronto. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the best.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Baltimore. On the give, here's Henry. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Riley Williams is there on the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
2nd down, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flash. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. Design run here with Jackson. And they get it at the The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
The line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Value free.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. First catch of this one for the man leading the league in receiving yards in the first month. He's got a first down as well.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Yeah, at some point, you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case, he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff will let it go deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Now Goff. Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Bateman is the motion man. Now it's a bootleg. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. To play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Jackson. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. The Lions call their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back near his goal line, Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing here is Goff. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Here we go. 180.
Now Gibbs. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Now, Goff. One out wide to Gibbs. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Goff to throw. He's got it at the 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Got 20. Value 3, value 3. 5. Attack.
Goff. Forced to his right. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
The mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check my thoughts and memories that's adding on overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
DC. Attack.
To throw is Goff. And he'll throw this one away. Incomplete. Receivers flanking it everywhere he looked. Bring up a 4th down.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
38-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Jackson looking to throw. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On play action, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it. Falls incomplete.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
Jair Alexander on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
180. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
180. 2. Hey, shell. 2.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
They'll run with Gibbs. Open space to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Toronto. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. Carlson's kick is good. And the Lions will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Second and 11. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be second down.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Jackson now on second down. A quick slant to Flowers. Who's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the give, it's Mitchell. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
In motion comes Andrews. Second down, Jackson. Rolling right. Now he'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. Bateman is the motion man. Here's Henry. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. From the 23, here's second and a couple. On second down, a run with Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They'll send Flowers in motion. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
DC, 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Now Jackson on the move. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Bateman is the motion man. 3rd and goal for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's gone. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And that'll get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
180. Hold on. Check. 2. Turbo.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. The pressure. Too much. And he goes down. Mike Reed. in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Horn.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Mitchell. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
3rd and short, Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10.
Like 20.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd down.
Cut. 180. What's that?
A run with Gibbs. Will forward. A pickup there of 13.
of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
What's that?
They'll stick to the ground.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
32-yard line.
Now, on second and long.
We go tonight. 180.
Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Cut. Cut.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and
The Lions call their first timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Here's second and 9.
We go tonight. Mike, come on.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down.
Done. White 20. Turbo.
They'll go down to a knee. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to win the game. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And the Lions move out in front, 20-17. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.